Jerry here. I'm going to have to be kind of careful about how I make this video. Of course, you know why. The reason why we have to be careful about a lot of these videos anymore, we're not allowed to speak our minds anymore, folks. And so we have to pretend, don't we? Now, I've had some people ask me in the past, Jerry, why do you think that the old Jabiruti 2, the stick in the woods, why do you think that it is the mark of the beast? Well, there's many reasons why I think that. But all points to the reason why. For one thing, it means crown is in the crown of the Messiah, folks. That's what it means. Another reason is the fifth and final age is the 88th constellation of the Borealis, with a good old C word in front of it. Yep. And show you something else here. First offhand right here, there's the constellation that we enter into on the fifth and final age of the 88th constellation, and you can see what it is. I predicted that was coming in, folks, 2 years ago, about when it came in, and you can see what it's called. All these big pharmaceutical giants, folks, that has made this thing, all of them, they all get together, and they've been partying on this ship right here for the last several years, guys. I guess that's just all a big coincidence, isn't it? You can see what the name of it is. And folks, the Viking kings there, of course, they have their beer, you know. Look at the crown right here, folks. This is not an accident, folks, okay? It's just not. I mean, it's I've seen this coming for a long time. It's just that I didn't know exactly how that it was going to produce itself. And it's reared its head. And it's obvious. Also, you take that word, and that's where this Monster Energy drink comes from now, folks. That word there, California. Mark of the Beast drink. Actually comes from there, okay? Out in California. In the Bay Cities, okay? Same name as that beer a minute ago, California. Can't make it up, guys. It's obvious. Now, they quit making this one a pretty good bit ago because it really reveals a whole lot. And I actually did a video on this on my last channel. I may do another video one of these days on it again here. This is the real fun one, folks, to decipher. And when I decipher these Monster Energy drinks, I get a whole 20 views out of it, folks. But the Monster Energy lady, which is a witch, pretending to be a Christian in disguise, she can get on there and get 10,000 views because she says, you see this? MILFs drink it. MILFs, they drink that. Telling you the truth, guys. And I can break this whole thing down with the Viking King crown and everything. Get 20 views. It's a fire platform, ain't it, folks? But anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about a minute ago. Now, you guys know that this whole thing is going to come about in a way that Satan is definitely not going to make it so obvious, guys. It's not going to just come up and be this or be that. There's going to be hidden measures in it when it comes to this. And this, as you can see, is the old Jabiruti 2, the old stick in the woods that's being put on ice or being put into cold. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, but this thing is actually made under a cold atom processing. That's what it's made from, cold atom processing. You may want to say, well, Jerry, where is the mark of the beast 666 in this situation? Well, I can prove it to you guys where it is. I sure can. I can show you exactly where it's at. The mark of the beast in the old Jabiru. Now, special thanks to Nicholson, 1969. This is not what he was talking about in this at all. This was something else, folks. But I want to use some of his diagrams because the reason why it highlights it at one point in time what I'm trying to pick out here. But he wasn't talking about the same issue at all, any whatsoever when he made these diagrams. I'm just using them though. But special thanks to him for using some of his images. And as you can see right here, this is an atom molecule. You have the protons, electrons, and neutrons, and the atomic exchange that goes on inside that, okay? Now, how many of you know that what you're seeing there actually, and you can't see it by just looking at the whole thing, you are actually looking at a hexagram. That's what you're looking at. I'll show you here. There's another image that he had there on his channel. And that right there outlines it good. You can see it in the light green. See it? That was the diagram that I really wanted that he had, and that was the one I used for this. Cold atom processing, folks. Hang tight here. This is the star of the fire god Moloch, you folks. That's what it is. And as you can plainly see right here, you were talking about 6 tips, 6 triangles, and 6 hexagonal sides that is in the middle of that. So that is your mark of the beast in the old Jabiru, folks. That's what it is. To make it even more profound, you can take one individual pyramid that's even in this, and each one of the degrees that you have in it is 60 degrees. So it's just loaded with the 6s. What it is, folks. It's the mark of the beast. And you wonder why that some people who fly this thing in their churches has apostasy coming into their churches, don't you? Unless their mind been broken, folks. But this is your cold atom processing. Now, I'm going to end this video with something sort of interesting. It's a little cartoon that I put in here that may have something to do that shows you in July something could be coming around. Don't know that for sure. But it's a cartoon, and you know, you have snow, you have fallout when it comes down to atomic energy, to atomic processing. There's always fallout, there's snow, atomic fallout. That is the after product of what goes on after the cycle of atomic processing completely runs its cycle, like arsenic. Or arsenic is actually a form of atomic processing, simplified, folks. So I'm going to show you a cartoon, and I'm going to show you kind of something they showed us years ago to end this that nobody really noticed. Now, before I show you this, I want you to see that this whole thing, it's going to be a circled alchemical dot that's right in the middle of this Indian that's painted on his chest. And so when you see the cartoon, that is symbolic of a satanic agenda. It's the sun god is what it is. And so you will notice that it's on his chest whenever you see this cartoon. Now, folks, notice the sun symbolism that I just showed you there, the alchemical sun symbolism on his stomach representing the sun god of Satan. And notice the snow is representative of the fallout. So this could have been telling us back years ago, folks, which you know how these people operate. If you don't, like I tried to tell you, my stuff in my channel is profound now. This is how these people operate. They show you in plain sight that certain things are going to happen at certain points in time. And I get the feeling that maybe July this year, there may be something happen. So watch the cartoon, and it's crazy, folks, but this is how they operate, okay?
Snow? July? How come you can make them snowballs in summertime? Well, you see how you want it. It's too cold to make them into winter. Oh, me see. Snow too cold in winter.
Now, I know you might be saying, Jerry, I'll tell you what, that's complete madness, man, what you're saying. You got that right, people. It's insanity. It is. It's madness, people. But unfortunately, that's how these people operate. You see the sun symbolism. So there's the satanic agenda right there, the sun god, the alchemical sun god. This is back when everybody was asleep, folks. Another thing that I want to bring up here too, and this is just madness, okay? You know, the inside of your body is made of water, okay? And that's what it's made of. It's made of water. And you know, of course, if anything went on inside your body, what it would do is it would cause an increase, a heighten in your overall metabolism, like an arsenic poisoning or something like that. And what is his name, folks? He is the mighty high on water. The mighty high on water. Folks, you can't make this stuff up, man. It's impossible. The mighty high on water. I don't know, man. I got more coming. I know that some of this stuff is crazy, folks, and it's profound, but this is the sun symbolism, the mighty high on water, and the snow fallout symbolism from the Codatum processing. It all kind of falls into place, folks. Thank you for watching my video.